so glad that you could make it. You ain't even had to call. Whether you two-step with the best of them or cop shots at the bar, or whether you came here just to twerk and clap it up for your favorite part. Don't make us no fucking difference. Just don't stand there on that wall. Little mama get up, little mama get up. We don't give a damn if it's liquor in your cup. Big pimpin' get up, big pimpin' get up. Yeah, it's finna get lit. Just finish twisting up. Go ahead, get up, go ahead, get up. And it's okay to bob your head and get your feet all stuck. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. 'Cause we don't give a damn, get up.
But I couldn't think of the movie the shit came from. But you remember on Just Go With It? Remember when the nigga had all of them goddamn Botox shots?
Yeah.
And remember the nigga was drinking that shit? And that shit was just draining out that nigga. When you said that shit, that's the visual I thought of. When you was like, yeah, man, I be brushing my teeth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit just drain out the side, nigga. I just can't catch that shit. And I be like, shit.
Welcome back to the ShellTalk podcast.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, let me get a chance to catch all that behind the scenes.
Oh man, listen, hey, this is what makes the show the show.
Right.
Hey man, what it is, man. I'm your man QZ, ball buddy from the Berg with the beard. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what's happening, man? Fellas, what it do, man?
What's going on?
Man, chillin',
Yeah.
Smiling, bro. Smiling.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your name, my boy?
Hey, man, it's your boy Zeig, man, a.k.a. King Ziggler. I am.
King. I got the homie back in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? Been a little minute. Hey, what's your name, family?
But it's Skeebo from the 803. Do not answer my Facebook post.
Already. Yeah, already. You know what I'm talking about? And they hit you with that hack attack.
Yeah, talking about.
It happens, man. You know what I'm talking about? What can we do? You feel me? But yeah, man, we back in the building one more again, man. Blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, want to check in with y'all, boy. Like I say, man, especially with the dog. Been a minute since we had you on the set. I want to make sure everybody's mental health is in a good spot. How y'all boy feeling, man? It's hot. Motherfuckers is ignorant out here. Y'all ready to slap something yet? Or we still kind of got our thing right in the middle of the road right here? How we feel right now?
Nah, man, being a pro 2A, bro, I don't want to slap nobody, man.
Yeah.
I fear for my life.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I can dig it. We were just talking about that thing. Had that thing ready off the cuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. I fear for my life. You know, yeah, it's got to come out regular. So anyway, but yeah. So my dog, how you feeling today?
Do they have a TikTok slap a nigga challenge?
I think so, man. In fact, it was crazy is I'm pretty sure I did see them promoting that little Russian slapathon thing.
Yeah, Russian slapathon
on the TikTok page. Just like a little, you feel me? Already.
The slap competitions, man.
No, I used to see they used to have a club. They used to do that shit down in Florida and like Miami and shit like that. They used to slap the shit out of people, dog. But you got to stand right there. Table right in between.
Same shit.
Right. They got to slap.
I'm just talking about running up to a random nigga and slapping the fuck out of him.
No,
I wouldn't advise them to do that. Yeah. But I was just saying,
some hot shit come back after that shit, man.
Yeah, nothing but hot fight.
Dylons, I can dig it, man. So check this out, bro. I'm here today, man. Are we here today? Because I had some shit that came across my desk, right?
Okay.
And so I wanted to get y'all thoughts on some shit, right? So there's one main caveat. Okay. All right, so let me throw this caveat first. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first caveat is that this is based off of today's standards of what bullying and or harassment is.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that one more time. This is based off of today's standards of what bullying and or harassment is. Not when we was coming up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, for us, you know, bullying kind of meant something a little different. You know, today's standards are a lot more soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, there had to be some kind of physical prowess going on. Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah. So, all right, bet. So I wanted to tap into the concept of victimized bullying, right? So I want to get your perspective and your take on a quick question, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say, for example, you committed a murder, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you murdered somebody in the neighborhood and shit, right? That individual in the neighborhood, somebody else in the neighborhood saw you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they called 12 on you and shit. You went to jail. Feel me? Like, you did like 15 years for this murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? You know what I mean? Like, you are now a reformed individual. Obviously, you paid your debt to society and shit. While you were in jail, though, you know what I'm saying? The same individual that called the police on you, their neighborhood watch now for that said neighborhood you were in, right? And because of that, you know, they have little meetings once a week and shit like that. You feel me? You know, kind of letting people know when they come into the neighborhood, you know, hey, look, this is the kind of order of operations. This is the way shit goes, blah, 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 right? All right, bet. So you fast forward, you get out of jail. Yeah. You've paid your debt to society. You come back to the neighborhood to try to save face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come back to the neighborhood, go to the neighborhood watch meetings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you announce yourself as an individual that the guy's talking about. It happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went through these issues. You're reformed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never do it again. You apologize to him publicly at that said meeting, right? Behind the scenes, you apologize to him then as well. Like, hey, look, man, you know, that's not what I'm on no more. This is where I used to live. My mama lived here, man. You know, I ain't on that type of time. You know what I'm saying, right? So, my man, you asked the dude, hey, but just going forward, man, you know what I'm saying? If you don't mind, could you not use me as an example? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm reformed. You know what I mean? It's not what I'm into anymore. I ain't the type of individual I am. I went to jail based on the circumstances. Regardless, I did my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't who I am. The guy still does what he does, though. Every month, he still have his meetings, and he still use you, right? Is that bullying and or harassment from the guy because you asked him to stop, and he continues to do it? I knew it took a long time to get there, but I wanted to make sure that I put this. I got to go through all of the caveats and make sure every box is checked. So as the wheels get to turning, I can at least reference back to those boxes. So, is that bullying and or harassment based on today's standards? That's the reason we put that caveat out there,
by
right?
Today's standards,
by today's standards, is that bullying? Is that harassment?
By today's standards, yes.
I don't
What you think?
necessarily. I think that was bullying and harassment back then, but everybody has gotten like tender skin,
right?
So now, you know what I'm saying, anything that you say is really taken out of context.
Right.
But at the same time, bro, if I tell you, keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah. You
Before
Big Willie style.
You should Big Willie that
Big Willie style.
Oh, no.
No, I can dig it. All right, bet. No, but that's because that's ultimately what it comes down to by today's standards. By definition, if you ask someone to stop doing something, they continue to do it. By today's standards, that is harassment and or bullying, right? Regardless, the degree of it is what determines whether it's bullying or just harassment. But it's harassment/bullying.
Oh no,
yeah. Are we?
I got a different question. Just
okay. Are we in consensus with that? Does that sound all right? Bet.
Yeah, I dig it.
All right, cool shit. So now let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Let's take out the murder.
Okay.
And let's input CDV. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Chad Ochocinco, right? Chad Johnson.
You talking about Ochocinco?
Evelyn Lozada, right? You remember he had the whole thing where, you know, I think he overpaid, to be honest with you. That's my personal opinion and shit, but that's neither here nor there. Point being, though, he went to jail for, you know, having a physical altercation. That's just what I'm gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? Like I personally believe it. I don't even think he headbutted the motherfucker, to be honest with you. But whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That forehead.
So already he had a clean cut too. So most bald niggas don't really want to goddamn headbutt a motherfucker. But listen, I feel you. I know you got an appreciation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so goddamn he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like came out of jail, you know what I'm talking about, apologized for the shit, you know what I'm talking about, like, right? Publicly. He apologized several times in private, you know what I'm saying? Like asked her to no longer use him as an example, as the example for criminal domestic violence, because they've moved on. She's moved on, married someone else. He's moved on to someone else. He's a reformed individual. So he asked her to stop. Obviously, she won't stop at this point. She like, fuck that, right? Because this is what I do. This is how I get my peace. It's how I find my peace. So fuck that, right?
That's how
so
she
you
get
talking
a check too now.
So you talking about like battered women syndrome type stuff like
to
that?
some degree.
Like,
I don't want to make
I'm
it
not
that
trying
broad, but right.
you know what I'm saying?
In
Just
that
in
realm.
the area for
in
me
that
to-
realm. Correct. So
Okay.
question being, is that bullying and or harassment from her?
Both.
By today's
It's
standards,
Yeah.
both.
Yeah?
Is
It's
that a
both
word?
of them. He said both of them.
both
Both of them.
It's
So
both.
tell me how it's both.
All right, so check this out. All right, so if I don't whip your ass, right?
Right.
I done went to jail. I done served my time. Did my penance to society
Mm-hmm.
and to you and to the Lord. I come back. I'm a reformed man.
9 times out of 10, him being rich, he had to kick out some bread.
Absolutely.
That's
Hey,
why I
bro,
said
now we
overpaid.
talking about financials.
That's the overpaid part I was
Now
talking
we
about.
talking about
Right,
financials,
okay,
dog.
bet,
Okay,
right.
all right. So finances on top of that.
Right.
And so then I come back and say maybe it's like 3-4 years down the line and you still talking about me and you got a new nigga.
Right.
And like that nigga don't got a problem with you talking about me all the time.
Well, I mean,
I didn't want to take it that far. Anyway,
yeah.
we digress.
Yeah.
I divert.
Right.
Let me veer back. So I think it's harassment because if every time I turn on the TV, me being a celebrity, when you say my name, it ring bells, right?
right.
Like that,
Okay.
that's
So that
that's
mean-
up endorsements. That's making
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
You
that,
know.
he getting
Right.
money out there.
Tell 'em about.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Got you. So now, just to be devil's advocate, I got just to be
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
Right, is the concept of the fact that because she is a victim of the event, right? Like she was physically touched and or battered, head butted. You know what I'm talking about? Like, does that make it different at this point? You know
So
what I'm
you-
saying?
so you-
Like,
you- so you
and
ju-
exonerate her from being bullied or being a bully because she was
at all.
an
I
actual
agree.
victim
Not at
of the
all.
physical
I
blow.
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
No?
Do you not remember back here when and I hate to go back to this when Breezy left the ragu on the window of the Lamborghini with Rim?
Right, okay.
Breezy,
I
hold
feel
on.
you,
what
right,
happened?
right.
Everybody-
Shout out to Chris Breezy.
Everybody-
Word, you
It
feel
was
me?
a lot of people in our circle was like, well, boy, that bitch had to do
Shout out to
something.
Breezy. Word.
She had to do something. She had to do something
Right.
to make that
To
nigga.
invoke that type of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Leave the ragu on the window. You know what I'm saying? You had to do something.
Right.
You
Nah,
ain't just
I'm not-
just words never took a dude
I
to
don't
that
know.
level.
You
bro.
don't know.
I
Words
ain't
have
gonna
power.
say never
dog.
took a dude, but
words
now,
got power.
What I will say
Well,
is that's
words
why I don't want to
words
get into.
got power,
That's
but
why I don't
it-
want to
but-
get into
but-
what my
but- but-
personal
but-
thoughts
we
are.
divert, man.
Personal thoughts are different. You know what I'm
Well,
talking about?
listen, dog, you
Personally, I feel like even to the degree with Chad Johnson and Evelyn Lozada, I think that he was probably trying to grab her up. And you know what I'm talking about, like she wild and shit, and they got that, and they made contact. I don't think he headbutted her. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he headbutted
like,
either.
it's gonna take a certain kind of savage to headbutt a bitch, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll
You feel me?
just-
So,
I'm just imagining this motherfucker got her by.
you see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, you feel, I personally don't believe that.
She could
However,
have been running towards him, and he trying to stop
it's
her.
a this is
and
my
then
point.
she
you
had-
know what I'm saying?
But so let me say this, dog. For anybody out there in TV land, bro.
Right.
Anybody that watch your draws know words that's gonna piss you the fuck off.
That's probably right. You probably want to kind of walk a little slight.
Hey,
You know what I mean? That might be
I'm
right.
just sorry,
That's,
dog.
might be
that's
right.
true, but bruh, listen, man. For the most part, whenever a woman has pissed you off like that, what 9 times out of 10, what do? You gonna walk the fuck out.
You just leave. Yeah, most
Yeah.
times you leave. You know what
Me
I'm saying?
being
Like,
who I
well,
am, I'm
I ain't
gonna
gonna say
go-
you.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
I
leaving.
can't
I'm-
speak
I'm-
for them.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to
I
go
just
and
blame
dig
you.
him.
You know
All
what I
I
mean?
did
Like,
was
word, you
blame.
feel me? But
Yeah, I dig it.
I'm a fucking leave. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
it.
it is what it is. But
sometimes you be in a
like you
situation
said
where them
before, I guess we
words
digress.
bite. Yeah, we
yeah,
digress.
but ultimately, man, I guess the biggest question is, as a man, how do you even avoid being in that scenario? How, like,
Oh, that's
if
true.
you have done something right that requires that you actually had to go to jail, obviously, and
Yeah.
goddamn pay whatever debt, be it a financial debt or be it a debt to society and shit, go in there and put that goddamn slavery time in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, and come back out of there. You know what I'm saying?
damn
what do you do to avoid even being put in that kind of scenario, man? Like, how do you
in today's
how you
ages,
approach
man?
that?
What you do is, bro, you get you a lawyer.
Yeah,
You get you a lawyer, man. Listen, these white people showed us the way a long time ago.
Talk
Okay,
about
you want to keep saying, okay, hold on.
talk
Yeah.
about it. Right.
Hey,
You talking about huddle?
Is this, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
You know what I'm
Huddle,
saying?
nigga.
Is this like damn, I did have the word in my head.
My bad.
But no, you good, bro.
Yeah.
Is this slander of my character? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
right,
Is
right,
this,
Oh, defamation.
Defamation of the
my
character.
character.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Is
Nah,
this
see,
what it
this is the sticky part, though, right? Because the thing is the event that she would be talking about wouldn't actually be defamation of the character in that event, because in that event, if it's documented that you did the shit, then you did the shit.
It's true.
And that is obviously your character at that time.
But
So
the shit has already been done and over with.
correct. And so that's what, and so
they
that
can't
same.
prosecute you for the same crime. That's double jeopardy, bro.
Is that not
This shit-
slanditious?
But this is the thing now. Defamation of character was never in question at that time. It's just
Yeah,
that
that's
you
true.
see what I'm saying? So it's not like that's what makes this such a slippery slope, I believe. You know what I'm saying? In terms of pressing charges for defamation of
I don't
character.
think you can sue. I don't think you can sue for defamation, but I think you can do a cease and desist, though.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and
I think you can do a
right,
cease and- I
right,
think you can do a
right,
cease and
right,
desist, though.
Right, which would make sense. But obviously, there are some legal bounds that have been broken, and you can definitely press charges, for slander,
You
if
can
nothing
do that.
else. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like, there's
it's
definitely
the
things that
truth.
can be done. But I bring this up ultimately just because I think there's just a big misunderstanding, not even a misunderstanding. Motherfuckers take the concept that you already get the benefit of the doubt and you get that carte blanche and you run with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because you become a victim, you feel like because you're the victim of a specific occurrence, you can now just continue to do whatever the fuck you want to the individual that you were a victim from. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just
you
so
can
you-
still be a fucking bully. Hence the victimized bullying. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why we even talking about this. Like, you can still be a bully. Now, I personally look at it because to me, I feel like there's necessary bullying and there's unnecessary bullying, right? Some bullying is out there just for balance. You know what I'm talking about? It's like when the bullies get bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's good.
like,
Please indulge me.
like,
Explain it.
I feel like
Shouts out.
I feel like there are scenarios where there are certain people who bully other people on a regular basis, professionally. They bully people verbally, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they do it regularly, but it's because they sit in a certain place. They're either their superior at work or they're their superior in the neighborhood, they're superior in the set. They for some other reason, some odd reason, whatever it may be, is motherfuckers who chime at other motherfuckers all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they make examples out of motherfuckers all the time, just at their beck and call.
Yeah.
When that individual gets bullied, to me, it's necessary. It's balance. That's how this shit works. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it just is what it is. It's kind of like based off of those bullying terms or bullying rules when we were growing up. Like, okay, bet shit happens. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Well, you
like, for example, it's like the motherfucker who always jiving everybody who come in, right? The nigga when you on a bus or you going to school or you in the neighborhood and shit, is that one nigga that got jokes on everybody, right? He can clown everybody about everything. This nigga got jokes all the time, right?
For everybody.
But then his older cousin come down for the weekend or for the summer
And lay it on.
and clown his motherfucking ass all weekend, all summer. I'm talking about everybody just soak it up. Like everybody soak that shit up. It's balance. It's just the way that the shit works. It's balanced. There's no other way for me to explain it. I feel like that shit makes sense. But in terms of people just chiming at other motherfuckers once you've been bullied, put it to you this way.
Okay.
If I did physically beat the shit out of you, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go to jail about it. I'm talking about it now. You asked me to stop talking about it. I know you're capable of me beating the shit out of you, right? You know I'm capable of that shit. Why would you keep doing it? That's the textbook of what bullying is. Because you know I've been to jail about it, I don't want to go back. You will keep talking about it. You gonna keep poking at it. You gonna keep poking the bear, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like
that's their way of getting back.
but that's what bullying is, based on
That's their way of getting back.
today.
But I'm saying it's
what
a
I believe.
line.
What do you
Like
think?
just like it got lines right here, bro.
Right.
It's a line. Like if
Talk
you
about it.
bully me right here, bro,
Right.
I cut your ass right here at that line right there. Once you done serve your time, bro, that's
It's over with. It should
like,
be.
bro. I should be on a grown person
Right.
damn status right now, ain't it?
Right.
Well, I'm worrying about what the fuck you doing. You just getting out of jail.
Right.
I should be ahead, ain't it?
Right. So I mean, again, I just
But again, that's their way of getting
But,
their Me Too, my attention.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
that's true. But how much get back is necessary for you to feel comfortable with the fact that,
Hey man,
just like you were saying with the bullying, or
if they getting a check off of it, man,
more power to
and
them?
you getting a healthy check off of it.
Well, yeah,
When-
you said healthy.
You know what I'm saying? You think they gonna stop because you uncomfortable?
this is my thing though. Once you've gotten what you've gotten from whatever the initial event was, right? Like if you got your check off of being the person who
Got head
become this face
headbutt.
of domestic violence because of that headbutt, right? That's already happened. People already
was heard around the world.
People already put you in that regard where they're going to take you and where they're going to hold you at, right? So you don't have to continue to use that one example. You've already encountered a million other people. You've been on a tour about that one example already one time at this point now, right?
But guess
So
what?
like,
that paycheck ain't stopped paying yet.
Yeah, but
You
you
know what
got
I'm saying?
chicken.
but that paycheck ain't coming from just that. It's coming from you continuously going around
Talking
and
about
being the face. So how many people have you met? How much do you talk about that one event?
You remember the
You see what
book?
I'm saying?
You remember the book they used to have chicken noodle soup for the soul?
Right.
So they got all the millions of stories. You can't tell me a lot of other chicks that got. No, I was about to say the wrong thing. Anyway,
I feel you,
but
man.
you know what I'm saying? You can pull from a different perspective than just talking about one person.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is something that I've noticed, and I know you've noticed. I know you've noticed too. In today's climate, today's world, today's hemisphere, it's either you a bad bitch or bad dude. And in certain cases, you still a bad bitch as a bad dude. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I follow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to the bag. I'm getting this check. I'm getting this money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything at the end of the day ends with money. There's no more, hey, brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, sister, you know what I'm saying? There's no more of that. The only time you hear that fake shit is when they're on some kind of podcast or show, and as soon as that shit over, man, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk,
time.
bro.
I can dig it.
It's a different time, man.
Well,
And people selfish as a motherfucker. So
yeah.
no,
I
what the
can
fuck do
dig
they?
it.
What the fuck that bitch give a fuck about your feelings?
Yeah.
Check
Not
my
never.
words for the FCC. Though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think context matters as to how both situations happen and whether someone's a victim or not in the situation. But regardless, the big picture, if someone asks you to stop doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody asks you to stop doing some shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We came up in a different time.
stop
As a
doing it.
grown person, though.
We came up in a different time, and we are not those people who live limelight. Who as many times as I tell this story, as many times I'm gonna be in the light, and as many times as I'm gonna get this 4, 5, 6 figure check. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I dig
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like we're
Fucking
different.
taking the
Again,
court
we
out.
came
That's
from a
what we
different
on.
place. You know what I'm saying?
So all I gotta do is name drop. You know what I'm saying? Say
this
King
my-
Zig
this my
did,
thing, man,
You know
right?
what
That-
I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm
Q,
saying,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? Like I ain't finna name drop something, nigga. You know what happened.
Yeah.
Now I mean,
It's how she getting her bag right now, dog.
you could get a bag.
It's
the
how
same-
it's how
if
they
you-
getting their bag right now.
If you start the bag off that way, what means it has to end off that way?
That's
See,
why.
right,
Exactly.
see,
right.
see.
Right.
That's the
I
only
get,
thing
I
I'm
get where you
asking.
coming from.
No, and I get
where
where
you coming from. But guess what? Them motherfuckers ain't on the same type of time we on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't
You talking
came
about
up
the
in the same.
elevator.
They ain't came in the same. They ain't came up the same way we came up. Where it's more of, you know what I'm saying? It's more of, damn, that's my brother. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I fucked up. I was the one who deserved that ass whipping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
niggas
what you
don't
was
take
talking
that-
about?
take
You
the
was talking
ownership
about,
with a
well,
lot of shit,
yeah.
man.
If you, yeah, I dig it. I get it.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I got
Nah.
it.
People don't
sounds
take
good.
blame for shit.
So, all right. So,
They victimize themselves. You know what I'm saying? They
And
the
I
victims
hope
now.
I hope I'm not jumping the gun now. Is there a difference between it being like, what if it was a nigga? Like on the flip side, if a nigga was, because
You talking like
Talk
the
about
Brad,
bitches is
like
out
the-
here beating
about it.
niggas.
Not
dog.
Brad Pitt. Not
Talk
Brad
about
Pitt.
it.
What's my man name?
What,
the
Johnny
chick?
Depp?
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Oh man, dog. My
So talk
dude.
about it. So right.
Come
so
on, the bitch was snorting powder in the courtroom.
yeah. Oh, shit.
I mean,
Like you, hey, but that's not an automatic golden ticket, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're
My man was
obvious.
getting
They're
beat.
obvious doubles. Yeah.
Don't act like you
But
ain't
that's-
never
that's
seen
a
that
good
Christmas
point, though,
story.
man. That's a good
That
point,
nigga-
though. For
he
real,
was-
man. It's obvious,
he was
clear double
Norbit
standards.
and
that's
she
out
was
there. Oh,
Rasputin.
shit, man. Yeah. Come on.
oh mouth.
Fucked up. Yeah, man. Let me show you a bitch go down the slide.
I'm sure you want to see a bitch go down the slide.
already,
I'll show you how a
But
bitch go
nah,
down.
man,
What the
man,
fuck?
For real, man. Like, niggas would hope it wouldn't have to take to get them people involved, man, for you to be able to clear up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, listen, if it do, man, if somebody goddamn approach you about some shit, you know, you're gonna take what measures you're gonna take in the first place, but man, be mindful. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
just know that at the same token, man, there's another
'Cause that
motherfucker
shit
that moves
could
just
come
like
back
you.
around on
That's
you.
a fact.
That's
man. You know what I mean? Like,
consideration, bro. You
already.
need that.
On
See a
some
bitch
shit.
go down the slide.
Some shit. You feel me? No. Hey man, what's going on new? Matter of fact, by the way, y'all make sure y'all check out Iwi Media, man. That's IIWIIMEDIA. That's on all social media platforms,
Like,
man.
comment, and share.
Absolutely, man. Make sure that y'all send in all your inquiries as well to iwimediagrp@gmail.com. That's IIWIIMEDIAGRP@gmail.com, man. So
And a bitch go down the slide.
and see a bitch go down the
See the
slide,
bitch.
goddamn. You know what I'm
See
telling
it.
me?
You see it.
God, man.
You see it.
So how you feel coming and going into the week this week, man?
Man,
Everything
bro.
feel all right?
I actually, but you know, I'm feeling kind of blessed, bro. I'm kind of sad, man. Shouts out to my sister, man. She's going through some stuff, man.
right, man.
She's not feeling good. So if y'all can pray,
That's a fact, man.
other than that,
So
everybody,
pray.
Come on up, man.
yeah, man, we all need to stay prayed up. But other than that, man, nothing but the money. That's the only thing move, but the moolah.
That's what's happening, man. Word. Well, it's good and refreshing to hear, man. You know, we definitely got our prayers with sis, man, and making sure that we're gonna burn our knees up, make sure she good, man.
Yeah.
How you feel coming into the week, big bro? Everything good?
I feel pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Again, I got a whole different chapter of my life starting, so it's like,
All right.
hey, man, I feel
Yeah.
I feel anxious. I feel excited. I can't wait to see where the rest of this goes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
That's fire, man. Well, look, shout out to you for that, man.
If
New
you check me
Horizons.
on Friday, he'll
feel
probably
me?
be about ready to slap a bitch.
Hey, man. All right, bet. Word.
Tell me I got a lot of
We
strength.
gotta-
Got a lot of
word.
strength to my
We gotta-
slap
we
a
gotta
bitch
start
on.
shooting these shows on a different day. Man.
Yeah.
Y'all be
You
too
tell
calm,
me.
bro. I be wanting to get in there when
On
you wanna
Sunday,
slap
you
a
be thinking
motherfucker,
about church on
man.
Sunday,
I'm talking
huh?
about maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
He
man.
talking about we
You feel
need
me?
to
Like,
do it on Friday.
No, that what it is.
With the time.
I done went
Can I
there.
say?
Yeah, man.
I done
Can
went and asked God forgive me for wanting to slap the fuck out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But,
which
man,
one,
that
though?
happens, bro. You
it's
feel
a
me?
many of them.
Brother, I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you, boy.
but
I treat everybody like they the same.
I feel encouraged coming into the week too, man. It's a lot of good shit going on. I don't feel like slapping nobody. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
cool,
Like,
cool. Sunday
in the
vibes.
heat, me either, man. Word, like that. It make me look like it though. You know what I'm
Hey,
talking about?
you
Like,
talking
boy,
'cause you
when
be
it's hot-
sweating?
Boy, listen, it's so hot you just look mad for nothing. You know what I'm
You
talking about?
ever
Like
left
on God, it's just
you-
fuck man.
Hey, you
Anyway.
ever left pork out?
Oh, man, bruh.
like on the stove.
Oh,
that
man.
bitch start sweating.
Oh, it's
Already
that
defrost.
kinda heat. It's
Yeah,
that kinda
they-
heat,
it
man.
sweat out
You
of
feel me?
nowhere.
And it's still
Hey,
May.
man.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
man, I'm
but-
trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Me being a big nigga, you know, I walk out the door and feel the heat. Shit, not today.
Yeah, man. That's definitely a thing, bro. But you know what I mean? We had to double back too, by the way. So y'all developments coming soon. So Perspective, the tape, Perspective, the EP is actually gonna be available on May the 28th. You know what I'm saying? We had to double back. We had some complications with the first upload, but May the 28th on all streaming platforms. So y'all definitely go out and check that out. I know a guy, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bald dude with a beard, and my man is all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's pretty dope.
I know that nigga all his life.
Check it out, man.
Absolutely,
you feel me? Like, word.
bro.
So big shit popping for it, man. What's your name, bro?
Hey man, it's your boy felt Zeig, man, aka King Zeig. I am.
My guy. And you know what? What's your name, bro?
My name is Skeebo from the 803. You know me, Bo. Shouts out to Sheik J Bo
Already,
and the original Crawdad.
Already, man. You know what I'm talking about? And you know what? One time, too, for the homie Obi-Wan Kenobi, man, your baby mama favorite baby daddy, you feel me? Like, I don't know where my manners were. You know what I'm talking about? Always behind the ones and twos doing this thing. I'm your man, QZ, ball buddy from the Bird with the beard. This is the ShellTalk show, man. We out here. We out.
Cool.